Hey everybody, I'm so happy to have you guys back on the channel where we talk about everything feminine, including music, media, and news. Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing great, of course. So in this video, I wanted to come at y'all with a very interesting and potentially upsetting story about how this young creator's work was basically taken and profited off of, essentially leaving her with nothing. So K Camp is a singer, rapper, and producer who first saw success with the song Do It, which he produced and was featured on back in 2012. It was very popular and even sampled in 2019 by Lil Uzi Vert. Walking when I'm on the moon, so I feel like Michael. K Camp went on to make a few hits over the years. Money, baby, money, baby. Although he isn't like a big household name like some of these other rappers, he still manages to make hits, with his latest one being a song titled Lottery. So Lottery ended up being a big success for K Camp because it got huge on TikTok. Most of us have heard of TikTok by now, but for those in the back, it's a big Chinese-owned video sharing app that's very similar to the late Vine, Triller, Musical.ly, and Dubsmash. TikTok got so big so fast that in only a year and a half of being launched, it has surpassed those apps that came before it like Dubsmash. It's widely used to make short video clips to viral songs and memes, and you can really create a whole career from being a TikToker, and that's exactly what this girl named Charli D'Amelio did. At first, Charli was just like your regular 15-year-old girl until she made a TikTok video dancing to K Camp's song Lottery, which would later be known as Renegade.
Wait. Renegade, renegade, renegade. Go, got one. Go, go, go.
Just like that, she went viral and has now began a whole career as an influencer based off this one dance she did on TikTok. Since she went viral, Charli has gotten a great bit of opportunities. I'm talking like big opportunities. She was at J-Lo's pre-Super Bowl rehearsal. She also had a commercial with Sabra, a big hummus brand, but not just your regular everyday commercial. She was in their Super Bowl commercial, which is a big deal. The Super Bowl is one of the biggest televised events, and companies spend big bucks getting celebrities in those commercials and even more money getting a spot during the event. She's done interviews with Entertainment News, and there are talks of her being on a future episode of Ellen. She also got signed to Universal Talent Agency, which is home to many successful influencers like Jeffree Star, Jordan Woods, Shane Dawson, De'Ara and Ken, Glozell, Emma Chamberlain, and it's not just an influencer thing. UTA is also home to some well-known celebrities as well, such as Chelsea Handler, Chris Tucker, 21 Savage, and G-Eazy. And I'm not done. Not only did Charli get signed, but her 18-year-old sister Dixie also ended up getting signed. Dixie's friend Addison Rae also ended up getting some clout, and she got signed to a separate agency as well, and she got the opportunity to teach the Chicago Bulls the Renegade dance. Meanwhile, Charli has become this big super influencer with her influencer boyfriend Lil Hoodie. She has more than 1 million subscribers on YouTube with almost 10 million views on just 2 videos, all due to her going viral doing this Renegade dance, and everybody thinks it's her dance. They started calling her the Renegade CEO. So she's living the life, getting recognition from the likes of James Charles and others, and saying that she's happy to see people doing her dance. And all of this transpired in the course of only about 6 months. Lottery was just released in summer of 2019, and Charli posted her viral video around September or October. So Charli, her sister Dixie, her sister's friend Addison, and her boyfriend Chase, aka Lil Hoodie, have all seen crazy success off the Renegade dance. They all came together and made this TikTok group called the Hype House. Now, to be clear, I don't know exactly when Chase, aka Lil Hoodie, gained success because he did have a YouTube before all of this with about 5 videos at the time, and he had a little something going on, but it's safe to say that his relationship with Charli and this viral Renegade thing helped him a lot. But I just wanted to be factual and fair and say that he possibly had a little following beforehand. So now I know y'all are like, what in the world? Who are these kids? Get to the point. What's the purpose of the title? But look, y'all know I'm not just gonna give y'all the cup of tea. I'm gonna throw the whole tea urn. So especially in this case, because all the details matter. So there's nothing wrong with these people getting clout and creating influencer careers and having millions of followers and making money. The main problem with this issue is that this was not Charli's dance. The original creator of the Renegade dance is a 14-year-old girl named Jalaiah Harmon. Jalaiah lives in Atlanta. She's a trained dancer in multiple styles of dance, even tumbling. In her free time, she likes to make videos of her dancing and put them on Dubsmash and Instagram. One day she went home and listened to the song Lottery and decided to come up with a choreography with one of her friends. She posted it to Instagram and it only got like 13,000 views at first. Then all of a sudden people started trying to recreate her dance, which wasn't a problem until Charli got a hold of the dance, took it over to TikTok, switched up a bit of the choreography and went viral with it. So now all the big TikTokers are doing this dance, and then weeks later, big influencers are doing the dance, and then weeks after that, celebrities are doing the dance. So now pretty much the whole world, or at least people who use TikTok, people who use social media, they're doing this dance. Like, this became a big thing. So when Jalaiah saw this, and I hope I'm saying her name right, but when she saw this happening, she did get upset and tried to comment under some of the viral videos, asking TikTokers to post her credit in the description of the video, but her request went ignored. Jalaiah grew even more frustrated after she saw all the opportunities that Charli was receiving for a dance that wasn't hers and taking credit for it. And she went to social media a few times to express her feelings towards the issue. It wasn't until February 13th, 2020, not even a week before me making this video, did a journalist publish an article about Jalaiah via the New York Times. This is where Jalaiah and her mother Stephanie finally got to tell their story. And there was also a little bit of tea thrown into the mix. The article quoted a few other influencers who broke down the issue with Dubsmash and TikTok. And what ends up happening is that the TikTok creators take dances and clips that they see from Dubsmash creators and recreate them on TikTok. And remember, I said that TikTok is now the biggest platform, so now that's where all the opportunities and sponsorships are at. So it's not like people are just getting mad that somebody did their dance or not even just not receiving credit. They're getting upset and frustrated because other people are getting the recognition and opportunities for something they created. Well, anyways, unfortunately, Jalaiah somehow received some backlash from Charli's supporters. Some of them claim that she was just after some clout, but Jalaiah did get a great deal of support as well. And the article caught the attention of K-Camp himself, who flew her out to Chicago so that she could perform her dance at the AllStar Game. People were very excited that Jalaiah was getting some recognition and getting Her performance garnered a lot of attention from big influencers and celebrities such as De'Ara Taylor from De'Ara and Ken, Cammy from the show Catfish, and The Shade Room reposted it. But honestly, it's not like she was the only person getting some shine. It's not like everything was just about her, because guess who else was at the All-Star Game? Charli, Dixie, and Addison, as they also got invited, not by K-Camp, but by somebody to do a slam dunk contest of some sort. And then while they were there, somebody asked them to perform the Out West challenge, which is another like Dubsmash TikTok challenge that was created by this girl here. But at the All-Star Game, Jalaiah, Charli, and Addison did meet each other, and honestly, Charli did show Jalaiah some love. They did a few videos together, which Jalaiah posted on her Instagram and TikTok, and Addison and Charli posted on their TikToks as well. But for some people, they felt as if Jalaiah shouldn't have did anything with Charli and shouldn't have posted her on her Instagram, because Charli, while she did post it on TikTok and she did have a couple of Instagram stories, she didn't post that video on her Instagram feed. But honestly, y'all, Jalaiah said so herself in the New York Times article that she did want to meet Charli and she did want to collaborate with her, and so that is what she wanted. So now that I've told y'all this story, I want to say that I'm not mad at Charli. I don't know whether she saw Jalaiah's video first or not. There's a possibility that she just saw it from somebody else and switched up some things. And I'm not throwing shade at a 15-year-old. She has a lot to learn. But the principle in the situation is definitely frustrating, coming from someone who was once a 14-year-old black girl herself. Because this happens way too many times. Just a couple examples from last year. A woman named Sarah Marantz claimed to create the bonnet and renamed it the nightcap and tried to sell it for $100 a piece. And then we had the issue with Patrick Starr and Manny MUA, who allegedly copied beauty YouTuber Chelsea Worthy's Traptorial styled content. And I could go on and on and on. So it's not just some kids getting mad about somebody stealing their dance, like I said. I mean, how would you feel if you took the time to create something and someone just took it and made a career as big as Charli did in just 6 months while you got paid dust? Meanwhile, I know people are happy that Jalaiah got some kind of recognition, but it honestly wasn't enough for me. She did get verified on Instagram and on TikTok, but she only has 240,000 Instagram followers and then 700,000 on TikTok, whereas Charli has 7.3 million on Instagram and 27 million on TikTok. Addison has 4.7 on Instagram and 16.9 on TikTok. And then even Charli's sister, I don't know where her sister comes in at, but she has 2 million on Instagram and close to 500,000 on TikTok from all of this. So, I mean, it's not like I expect Charli and her family to say no to all these opportunities, but where is Jalaiah's talent contract with UTA? Or where is her big brand commercial during the Super Bowl? I don't think Charli was wrong for recreating a dance, because everybody does that, and it's not like it's her fault that she blew up. But when people started to credit her for the Renegade dance, she could have just said it wasn't hers if she didn't know who really created it. But like I said, they're both really young with a lot to learn. Charli's only 15, and not an excuse, because I think she should know better, but a lot of 15-year-olds do a lot of dumb stuff. So hopefully Charli's parents use this as a learning opportunity to teach her the correct ethics in a situation like this. And hopefully this is just a start for Jalaiah. Almost 1 million followers and a verified badge is still an accomplishment and still something to be proud of. Let me know what you all think of this whole big mess, and make sure you leave your comments and opinions below. Like the video because it's good for your edges, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. And that's it for today. I'm going to see you guys in the next one.